I'm gonna get them. But this is important. Our ancestors, the Agdo, all right? The Agdo is the Greek interpretation of the Khemetic, which are the four sets of twins that originate all creation. Now this is very important right here, because this is our science, right? And we need to know, right here, written in glyphs is where it's at, because all of the cut and level science is coming from here, and this is what's so important to get. And the crazy thing is, it's been staring at us so long, and we just haven't been utilizing it. And that's one of the things that frustrates me. To understand how these things can be converted into something that's useful, how they can be converted into new businesses, new money, how this can extend your life, how this can be converted into health, how this can be converted into what we leave our children, all right? So what is this? This is how the Egyptians saw the Egyptians. And we categorized ourselves based on biology, and that's very important to do. This had no malice included in this classification system. This was all based on genetics and keeping everybody healthy and at their best potential. This was about making black folks the best black folks they could be, white folks the best white folks they could be, yellow folks, etc., because we all have ethnic advantages based on our biology. We all have some advantages and we all have some disadvantages if we're put into habitats that are not natural for us. Like us right now, living outside of the equator, right? Anytime you go get a reptile, you have to buy a UVB light bulb with that reptile. Because they tell you, this is going to get tumors and cancers and die if you don't put a UVB bulb in there, because this animal comes from the equator. They didn't tell us that. We need that the same thing. We're from the equator. That's why we get tumors and cancers and die, because we're supposed to be getting a much heavier concentration of UVB, UVC. But your biology, all right? Your skin is telling you what's going on beneath the skin, all right? And this is why there was such a intense classification system, because what's going on beneath his skin is not the same as what's going on beneath his skin. What's going on beneath his skin is not the same as what's going on beneath this guy's skin. See, we have that problem as black folks, right? We're so upset with white folks that we think we're the same as the red, the yellow. No. Everybody's different, all right? So just because you see in Japan, everybody's on soybeans and soybeans is healthy for Japanese people that lives in Japan, doesn't mean it's good for you. A black man in Ohio, you're not that guy. You want to eat for your strongest genes. You want to eat for the strongest genes. So you want to eat primarily plant-based to take you back to your strongest genes. You want to move to your strongest potential. And that's how all of our genes are activated or deactivated. That when our ancestors called themselves black, it wasn't a color they were referring to. It was the internal process. All right, and this is what makes us special. A lot of times people don't get that part. All right, so I want you to see this motif being played out. You remember I just showed you the Agdo, the Egyptian Agdo, 4 sets of twins, right? They have one parent, all right? You're going to see that 8 and 1 laid all throughout your biology, and this is important to get, all right? Because everybody does not share your biology, all right? These are your eyes. For every one cone, you have 8 rods. All right? This is very important because this is the most electrically sensitive aspect of your body. All right? This is under the tunnel syndrome. All right? You think that's one bone right there. It's not. It's 8. All right? Every year, 8 pounds of flesh we lose. This right here is the anatomy of your nose from the side view. And this is important for us to know. This nose thing right here alone can end the argument on whether we were created by intelligent design. It's very important. All right? So you look at oxygen. Look at this. We're like O2. Okay, that's 2 O's. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to line them 2 O's up. Boop, boop. Oh, wow. 2 O's line up into a nice number 8 already by itself. And oxygen is the number 8th element. See, right there, intelligent design is done already. There's already intelligent design right here. Let's go further. Because I'm going to lay them 2 O's down, right? Boop. And now I got infinity symbol. Very simple. Right? I'm gonna drop 2 more O's in them first 2 O's, and now I got breaths. We're gonna pick this thing back up, right? We're gonna look deeper at the oxygen. The reason why it's the number 8th element is because it has 8 electrons, 8 protons, 8 neutrons. Okay, 8, 8, 8.